Just want to let you lot know that if you're watching this clip on the Fozcast YouTube channel, the full episode is now available to watch exclusively on Spotify, and it's free. Come on. This is the real start of the journey, and I think this was the big hurdle. This is probably going to be one of the toughest hurdles, was getting out of the National League. I mean, Notts County to be so close to us in terms of points and still miss out is just, it's criminal, really, isn't it?
You really hope they go up.
Yeah, I really do too, because they've been by far and away the best team that we faced this season. When we played them in that game, by the way, 3-2, it was just... It's the most opposite of styles of football. You know, they play this incredible high line, and they're always looking to sort of press and push on you. And honestly, it was so intriguing to play in that game. And they're very, very good team. And I wish them all the best in the playoffs for sure. But yeah, so all the celebrations. So I'm on the shoulders of people here and there, and like I say, the flares are going off, and I'm just looking around. At one point, I handed the GoPro to Ollie Palmer. So Ollie Palmer's on somebody's shoulders, and I've handed it to him, and he's got the GoPro, and he's like screaming into it, and he's showing people. We're fist pumping people, high fiving, and we were out on the pitch for. It was got to have been 15, 20 minutes, surely. 15, 20 minutes in the mix.
Must have been.
Really seriously in the mix, on top of people's shoulders. And then eventually it was, you could see that sort of the players were kind of going into the changing rooms. They were sort of making their way to the tunnel. So once you start to see that there's only sort of like 2 or 3 of you left on shoulders, then that's when you start making your way.
Well, there was an announcement on the tannoy, and it was basically get off the pitch.
Yeah, it was get off the pitch.
Get
now.
off
Come
the
on.
pitch.
Yeah. The players are going to go into the tunnel. We're going to have a little, basically, we're going to open a load of beers and celebrate and spray each other and have a nice time. And then we're going to come back onto the pitch later
for the trophy.
We'll do the trophy lift, and we'll do like the pitch walk, basically.
So what about when you got into the changing room?
Okay, so got back into the changing rooms, and everybody's just screaming, jumping on each other, buzzing. And then within about 2 minutes of that, Kev, who is like the head physio, Kevin, he wheels in a trolley full of
truck.
Oh my God, it's this absolutely fully laden with all beers,
Booze.
like you wouldn't believe. Booze, Wrexham lager, we got Madry cans, everything, and everybody at this point is just grabbing these crates of beer, sticking them on the top.
It was Mark Howard's face.
Oh, he's
Mark
buzzing.
Howard. I have never seen anyone in my life so excited to see beer.
Oh, he's buzzing.
We'll put a picture up the
Jumping
screen.
up and down.
I screenshotted it last night and put it on Insta, and I sent it to you, didn't I? And I was like, he was like a kid.
He was a kid.
And he was like, beer!
Yeah, but that's the moment there, though, where that's the bit there where you get to... It's such a nice feeling, because you know the work has been done. You've done what you set out to do, and you also know that you've got a night ahead of you of just pure drinking and pure celebration.
Being a professional goes out the window.
Yeah, going out the window, mate, for 2 or 3 days now. You ain't got to worry about it for a few days at least. You know what I mean? You can just go and have a real nice time, and you know the atmosphere is going to be good, and everybody's going to have a smile on their face. So we're in the changing rooms. You trying to drink a beer, yeah? But then you get so carried away with spraying people with beer that you'll have like 3 or 4 slips, and then you're putting your finger in and you're shaking it all over
Was
everybody.
it champagne or beer that you were spraying?
Beer, I was spraying.
Because I saw you had a bottle, sprayed it, and then just got hold of another bottle and...
Constantly spraying all around, because new people would come in. New people would come in the changing room. So it might be the assistant manager, Parky, or it might be the manager, Phil, or it could be the goalie coach, or it could be somebody that's in the media team or something like that. And people that we work with day in, day out, who are just as much part of the team as what the lads are, and we want them. Or it could be you and the kit man. Yeah, you and the kit man. I haven't put a picture out of him yet on Instagram, but he is like the biggest Wrexham fan in the world, Ewan, right? He is massive. And Saturday meant so much to him, because he's kitman for the team that he's supported since he was a little boy. So when he finally came in, everybody's jumping on him, buzzing off him, like pouring beer all over him, because he's proper emotional. It means a lot to him. Do you know what I mean? These are the sort of people that you might not see too much of, but they are just as important, and just as that they're our friends just as much as what the players are, what the players are as well. So we want them to enjoy the moment as much as what we are.
It's like the media team. Like, I've been around clubs where you've been at, and you'll get a media team, and they've got interns that come from obviously uni and work placements, and some of them was about Newcastle, Watford, wherever. The Wrexham media team all support Wrexham. Like, genuinely.
I know.
Like, and they are mad for it. Like, after the full-time whistle, like, I was, like, watching them, and they're going absolutely berserk.
They got
trying to
some
take pictures,
They got
content.
some good content as well, because they were in the changing rooms, and I'm spraying his phone and stuff like that. I'm making a point of going up to him and spraying him all over his phone, all in his face. But they don't care. Like, people were getting drenched, like, genuinely drenched in beer, and then knowing, like, them guys can't go and get changed. The media kids can't go and get changed.
No.
They spent the rest of the night at the party, like, soaking wet in beer still.
Yeah.
They were stinking. Nobody cared though. So yeah, we did all that, and everybody got absolutely drenched. And luckily for me, right, my peg is in the corner, pretty much the furthest away from where we were all celebrating, right? So my clothes, my trainers, like, everything was dry. I was buzzing. I was absolutely buzzing.
Got away with it.
Yeah, I was buzzing because there was loads of people behind that, like, where we were celebrating, that all their gear was drenched. Honestly, absolutely drenched.
When did you see? At what point did you first see Ryan and Rob?
That would have been outside on the pitch. So we were, like I said, we were in the changing rooms for about 15-20 minutes whilst they cleared the pitch, and eventually they said, like, listen, they want to do the trophy lift now because it's on telly. There's time constraints as well. Yeah, it's like literally they've got it ready now. They've got the trophy ready. They've got, like, the advertising boards, all that, and they need you out there now for telly reasons. So I was like, cool. So all the lads went out. That's when we got our medals. Interestingly, my medal, I was the first one to go and just get my medal. It wasn't really like a ceremony or anything like that at that point. It was just go and get your medal so then you can go and stand by the trophy.
Where did your medal go?
So my medal, I put it on, and as soon as I put it on, the actual medallion just fell off. The thing just fell off. So I'm like, well, this is cheap. I was thinking, but I didn't mind. So anyway, there was a guy that actually worked for Wrexham there. So I said, mate, do you mind? Like, and he went, yeah, don't worry, I'll fix it. I'll give it back later. I went, oh, good lad, sweet. So no, he did give me it back later as well. So then we all had to go and stand behind the trophy. And then when we're standing behind the trophy, that's when you see Rob and Ryan came down, and they're all just getting pictures
jumping
of everybody,
around like nutcases.
jumping around like madmen, absolutely buzzing their tree off. It was great though, because, like, again, going back to that montage quickly, there's a part in that montage where the full-time whistle goes and it zooms in on Rob and Ryan, and both of them are just, it's just pure emotion, and it just struck them down at that moment in time. They couldn't celebrate because they were so sort of like so emotional, really. They just both start crying, don't they? Hug each other crying. It just means so much to them. So yeah, anyway, we do the trophy lift, and then that's when everybody once again is spraying champagne, and everybody's buzzing then, because then we know we're going to just go and do a few laps of the pitch and show it off.
There was one bit which I need to ask you about where I was very close to you and filmed a bit, and I did overhear you say to Ryan, should we do it again next year?
Did I say that?
I'm sure you said.
I might have said that.
I've got to ask you about it. Is it a bit too early to make a decision, or?
Yeah, I don't really know yet. I really, really don't know yet. I've got to say, I've played 7 games now, and I feel like part of this team, like probably no other team I've been in. Genuinely, like, I've settled in so quickly. The lads are so good. The club as a whole is just so welcoming, so warm. The fans been incredible with me. So that has genuinely sparked my interest, like you would not believe. Where I'm genuinely gonna have to really sit down and think about this now.
Give it a few days. Get off cloud 9.
Get the alcohol out my system, which is off to a great start. But I will, mate. I've got to give this genuine consideration, because I've enjoyed this like you would not believe. And I think if you'd have said to me even sort of 6 months ago, you'll go back and play football, I'd be like, no chance, nowhere in this earth. I'm enjoying retirement too much. It's too much fun. But I have enjoyed this just as much, and it's made me go, ooh, okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to have a think about it. Genuinely got to have a think about it.
Thanks everybody for watching. We hope you enjoyed this clip of the Fozcast. If you would like to watch the full episode, it is now available exclusively on Spotify for free.